Hi everyone, Bricks and Hammers here with another episode of Oxygen Not Included. So in this episode, we mainly focus on our energy grid, on our electricity. So far, we only have the two power stations that we had from the beginning. But if we want to, have the liquid pumps going, we need to take care of that carbon dioxide that's piling up. If we want to have our oxygen cell, if we want to have, I also want, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode, we made a liquid pump from that polluted water to the side, and that will bring that water into our polluted water basin. Now, there's two other water, pockets above it. So the idea is to, get that water to our water basin and then break the ceiling, make that next water basin fall, and get that to our water basin as well. And I'm doing that and not pumping right from the water pockets, just so we can have an actual logistical, thing going on. That's not the word. It's a logistical piping system. We want everything to be from our polluted water basin and get it from there. That way, if we find other pockets of polluted water and we want to take it, we don't have to build like a whole thing to where we want our polluted water to be. Instead, we just leave it, we just let it go to our water basin and we handle it from there. We don't have to do any extra things. So that's what I'm gonna be, that's the idea for the water, for the polluted water basin that we're just about to finish here. The thing is, we want to get that water there and then figure out from there. But we need power for that. So what I'm going to be focused on in the next 20 cycles is basically making more batteries and making more manual generators. And I kind of want to fix up the base a little bit, get it so we have both things on the, they're symmetrical and base is pretty and whatnot. And then eventually in these 20 cycles, we are also gonna queue up our first coal generator plant. For that, we're gonna use the ice biome on top. And there I am also gonna put some, not hydro fans, but the thermal regulators. The thermal regulators. So we can actually have cool air flowing from one of our oxygen cells into those thermal regulators, and then we can pump it into our farming units. So that's what I'm gonna be focusing on for basically the rest of the episode. It's kind of straightforward. I don't know if I'm gonna have any more commentary. I'll check the video out and I will pause it. I will slow it down anyway, and I'll tell you about it. So I hope you enjoy the rest of our video, and I'll see you in a little bit. So here I'm trying to, connect all those batteries. I'm hoping they are not gonna, what you call it, like overheat. And I tried separating the water pumps as, so we have a balanced circuitry going on. In any case, the idea here is, to have the batteries and then have the manual generators as well. And I'm probably gonna move the massage tables eventually. I do have, up top, I have room for like 5 dormitories. That would be 25 dupes. But I was thinking that I could use the top one for the massage tables and have 5 progressively programmed. So we have, since we can't get the dupes, such and such dupe to be on the massage table, making it so that we have like, from 10 to 0 and then from 15 to 5 and then maybe from 20 to 10 and things like that, will make it so that we can, have more handle on it. And here I also separated the circuits, so we have 3 hamster wheels and 4 batteries, and that way we can, have different circuits around base. And the idea is to eventually connect each of those, just like we were doing in our thermal upgrade base, to a bigger, electricity generator, like a coal plant, or eventually the natural gas plant, right? The natural gas generator, I guess. So we can have just that for emergency power, or just to get the pumps, for example, with the natural gas generator, to get the pumps going at first, and things like that. Just having like, a backup. So if something happens, if we run out of coal or anything, then we can do it. As of now, I only have 1 hatch producing coal, because I think we lost the other one, that it died, that we kill it. We have that one. I made it so it would eat a little bit. We made it so that it could have some food there, so we can have a little more coal. In any case, I did went and go around and queue up some coal digging, so we could have enough for the coal generator to start. And I don't believe I have done that just yet, but I will do it in a little bit. So this is the ice biome that we're gonna use for at least our first coal plant. We're gonna use maybe the one that's on the bottom of this one, maybe, I'm not quite sure. But the other one, the one that's onto, I guess, the right side of the screen, the ice biomes that's there, I kind of wanted to use for farming the wheat, the winter wheat, the sleet wheat, is it? And this one, we are gonna have, I powered the thermal regulators with the same wiring, so we didn't have to like use up our 100 watt wiring for that. We could just do it because it's right there. And since those overheat constantly, I'm hoping that they won't overheat there. And in any case, now that we're in the ice biomes, we can get those the weasel warts and maybe plant them right next to it, so we can have we can cool them down that way, hopefully. And then here I was gonna close it off so we could have the wiring, the hard wiring like there, like the transformers, but I decided against that and I put them like right next to the thermal regulators. I'm pretty sure those don't overheat that often, at least it didn't when I was playing for the first time. They weren't really overheating, and I also went around digging for gold so we could build all this. That's why I kind of held it off as well. But then the idea is to have a few circuits going out here and connecting them to first our oxygen generators over there, and then second to the rest of our base. I only built 3, and I also learned that they actually have a side that you can actually see in the side of the screen. I didn't know that. I thought they were just whatever. But I did find out that it was that way. And then, yeah, I'm not really quite sure. We are probably gonna need a few more circuits, and hopefully the coal generator is gonna be enough to power all those circuits. trying the pipe work here, and I'm excited talking about it because this is like, I mean, I haven't done much of else. This is the last things that I was doing before I started posting the videos back up on YouTube. So here we're almost getting a handle on what our farms are gonna be needing, like this whole piping system for the oxygen, the cool air to come in on both sides. I was thinking that the blossom seeds, they need to be, I think for excellent quality, they need to be in between like -3 degrees and 3 degrees. So I made them go through two of the thermal regulators, and then the mealwood seeds are only going through one. The other thing that I didn't do, and I think I'm gonna have to redo it once I'm up in like with 100 cycles, is that I didn't make these pipes. They're not isolated pipes, so I'm gonna have to change that once I get back into the game. But it's been such a long journey so far. And I really want to get these things going and see if they work, if we're gonna be able to have some seeds going, some farming going. But I'm already trying to. It's not quite the priority we want. I think we're gonna try to build one of the farming cells first, and then do everything else. But we're close. We're super close. Okay, so far we have pretty much all the blueprints like queued up to make our farming cells. With the water, now we have polluted water in our water basin. We have also, just water in the other one. We have all the pipes queued up. We have the oxygen queued up. We have everything that we need in order to make the best quality plants ever made. And I'm really looking forward to see how it turns out. I haven't played any more than what you've seen so far, so we're gonna find out how it goes down in my next video. But I think we're well on our way to making an actual base that works for us. And we can actually start feeding our dupes with good food, because since I did make them start out with like the worst type of food forever, but they do not like it anymore. They have toned up their tastes, and now we're gonna need to feed them like good quality food, and maybe even the best quality. For that, I was checking out the recipes. The best one, which is quality, I believe 3, is it's a blossom seed with pepper nuts, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but it's a bitch to make it, and we're gonna have to first of all see how it works out with the ones that we have for mealwood seeds and bristle blossoms, and then we're gonna have to go. And I was thinking that we could do it like in the swamp biome, another cell, to make our pinch of pepper plants farms and get some of that sweet, spicy pepper nuts. So we'll see how it turns out. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you didn't mind that much these 5 episodes of the audio being not real time, but we will come back with our previous format next video, and we'll see what happens. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!